What's up, guys? All right, I want to talk about building. Now, a lot of people are afraid of building stuff just because they don't know how. And I always tell everybody if you can build a box or if you know how to build a square, you can build anything that you want. Okay? And I want to prove that point. I've never, ever touched a piece of wood as far as building anything in my life until about 5 years ago. I do electrical work, I know how to do plumbing, I know how to lay block. I mean, I can do pretty much anything. I never touched wood. I built patios, slabs, never wood. And then I moved into this house and I said, hey, you know what? Let me try to build something. And everything that I build is a square, or at least starts off as a square and stays a square. So I have right here, I built a tree house for the kids. Now, the first thing I did, and for anybody looking, I know those need to be changed to 2x6s. My buddy came over and told me, but I built the floor first. Okay, the floor is a square. All I did was make a square. The next thing I did was made a wall. That is a square. Okay, I put that square on top of that square. This wall over here is a square. I did everything in squares. That window is a square. Okay, over here on this side, square. I had my buddy come over and help me with the roof, but I'm pretty sure I could have figured that out on my own. But this is literally the first thing I've ever built my entire life was this treehouse. And it came out, I think, pretty good. Inside, right here, okay, those walls are just squares all the way around. Square, I cut out a square. So it looks massive, right? But it's not. I literally built everything square by square and put the squares together. The next thing I did was this garden for my wife, okay? The walls right here, that's a square. The posts I put in, two posts, one over here, one on the other side over there, same thing, square. Then I did this side, square. Then I made the walls, square, square. Okay? And it turns out like this. All right? So, you know, never be afraid of building anything because all those guys who make all those angles and stuff, that's not for us. Homeowners and stuff. This is for, just build squares. You can build anything. The next thing I built was this cabinet for outside for all my woodworking stuff. I started with this side over here, which is a square. Then I built that right there. Then I built the piece in the middle, and then I built the door. The next thing I did was start building this patio. I'm not done with it yet. I did it in sections. I did that square, this square right here, first. Then the next thing I did was build that section right there. After that was 100% complete, I'm not done yet. I'm gonna finish it this spring. I built this section. Okay? If you notice, everything is a square. I can build a square. The jacuzzi, I put it in first and I built around it. Square. I made sure I didn't get around the jacuzzi because I could build a box. I could build a square. The next thing I did was this right here. Okay, roof, square. That I know how to lay brick and stuff, but square. So if you look at it, it's a square, 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 square. So still gotta do spring cleanup. So if you're ever wondering, can I build something? This is not hard to do. I'm gonna tell you right now. Um, I was in the beginning worried about, building stuff. can I do it or whatever. But once I got past the, actual trying to do it, I was like, man, I can make a box, and I'll just make everything in a box, and that's what I've done so far, and it's turned out pretty good, I think. So, yeah, don't forget to like, subscribe to the page or the channel. Looking brother up, subscribe.